We're on Linked Up with Chaynmale. Welcome to Linked Up with Chaynmale. I am Chaynmale. Mr. Ross Marquand, it is very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You know, this is my first time right here at this convention. Are you having fun at this convention?
Having a great time, mate.
So first of all, yesterday I saw you on a panel, right? And some really handsome guy got up and he asked you a question. He was like, you know, who is your favorite impersonation to do and which one have you done in front of a celebrity, right?
No. Sasha, here's the deal, right?
I did one for Matthew McConaughey and also for Larry David. One went over all right, one went over not so all right. You know what I mean? So it's life. It's life, isn't it? Yeah.
I have to say, I love your accent. It's wonderful.
Thanks.
It's very,
Where are
very
you
nice.
from? Where are you from, mate?
Well, you see, that's just it. You see, Chaynmale doesn't really explain where I'm from because it's very secretive, right?
Yeah,
and you see, my accent is like all over the place, multi-regional, if you will.
Right. So what's with Chaynmale? Where are you from?
Don't know this. Chaynmale is one of the world's greatest entertainers, right? I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I play drums, right? Nobody knows this. In fact, this is the first time I'm telling anyone this right now, and I mean it. I got contacted by a wrestling federation, right? They're called DWA, and they want to make Chaynmale, right? Like a heel manager, right? I'm gonna come out with one of the champions, right? You know, maybe a poker guy here in a little chair shot, right?
Yeah.
You know, because Chaynmale is incredible at everything I do.
Okay.
That's basically what I do. I've got incredible songs. I've got a song called Love Me. I've got a song called 3 Pumps of Fun. It's amazing.
3 pumps of fun, 3 pumps of fun. You've got to give me 3 pumps.
Can't wait to hear that one, mate. Yeah.
Well, of course. Now, I have to ask. So, out of The Walking Dead, right? Because everyone knows you as Aaron on The Walking Dead. I mean, you are like, breaking down barriers, kind of like a herd of walkers in like a weak fence, right? You're being the first gay character, right, on the show. I think you're also, you're a very badass, right? So it's like you're also, breaking down some stereotypes. It's not a lot of really badass gay characters on a lot of shows, at least that I see. Who do you think would win in a fight, right? Willem Dafoe's character from Boondock Saints or Aaron? I say Aaron. Obviously, all day long.
It's not even. I don't even have to think about that.
I
love Willem Dafoe, but like, think about this. You've got like this arm right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're not gonna. I don't care who you are or how great your training is. If you got a mace hand, you're gonna win every time. You know what I mean? Another
thing about Chaynmale, right? It's I'm always like I'm a hip hopper, right? So I'm like always matching my stuff. So I decided today, right? I wanted to go with a more like America theme, like Captain America, right? Because one of my favorite because Red Skull, right?
Yeah. I'm about Red Skull.
So I've got to say,
don't like Captain America.
You've got a lot of characters in the MCU that you play, is that right?
Right.
What is your favourite one?
Probably Ultron. You know what I mean? I wasn't in Age of Ultron. I was in What If.
Oh, that's right.
What If Doctor Strange.
That was the other Spider guy did that one. So you did it on the What If one.
Right. Yeah.
What if I watched it? Would I like it?
I think you would.
I think I might as well. Let's see. So you're also on Invincible. That show is pretty gory for a cartoon, right?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it?
It gets much more gory too as the seasons go on.
All right. So I told you I'm a musician. So you're wearing a T-shirt of a band. Are you a big Misfits fan?
I am indeed.
Well, back in 2002, right, my band was playing, we were hanging out because we played down at the Viper Room, right, but these boys were playing over at the Roxy, right next door to the Rainbow Bar and Grill, right, and these mates come right out after the show looking like the Ultimate Warrior after a long match with all the makeup. He still had sweat, makeup dripping off their
Jerry
faces.
Only and all them?
It was all of it. It was amazing. It was wonderful. Nice. So who from The Walking Dead are you still friends with? Because I've got a couple of friends. A couple of guys have been on Linked Up with Chaynmale.
Yeah, no one. No, they don't talk to me no more. Yeah. It's very sad. Very sad. Yeah.
Well, you seem like a nice guy. That Seth Gilliam sometimes comes across like a dick, but you seem really, really nice. I did an interview with him over at Strawberry Fields, New York City, right? Did one with Cooper Andrews, right?
Very nice.
Very nice guy. He was smiling the whole time. It was amazing. I've got some friends in a band, an amazing band called the Madame Vega, lovely band. These guys had a music video. Cooper Andrews directed it, and could you believe Seth Gilliam starred in this music video?
I have heard about this. I've heard tell.
Are you into music too? A lot of these actors, they like to sing, or they came up singing at some point. You play an instrument, you do music too?
I do play tambourine. professionally.
Oh, you do?
Semi-professionally, you know what I mean?
You upgraded from the triangle. You started on triangle, then you moved timber.
Yeah,
so you're very
I'm
rhythmic.
expanding. I'm expanding. You know, all the percussions, all the smaller percussions. I'm all about that.
So you like to stand around and beat it in front of a room? Oh, it's not what I meant. Like, you beating the drums. All the time I make mistakes sometimes with my words.
This
you know?
interview is over. It's
No,
over, man.
please, one more thing though. It's like, you do know, it's Oasis, you know, it's like Noel Gallagher. It's like those guys are real dicks, right? You don't tend to act like them. You're not an Oasis fan, are you?
I don't dislike them, no.
One time I saw them in Canada, they were looking at their watches the entire time, and I was like, I'm done. The name of this thing anyway
Full
is
Moon Tattoo and
Full Moon Tattoo. I don't have
Horror
any tattoo.
Convention.
Would it be weird if my first tattoo was have your face?
I mean, yeah, I think it might
That's
be a little-
weird. I mean, it's like the interview went really well. I walked right over and I'm like, you know what? He seems like a really swell guy, and it's like, maybe can you just put his face over my face?
Yeah, that
fucking weird, right?
wouldn't be weird. No, that'd be great.
Well, thank you again. Once again, this is Linked Up with Chaynmale. I am Chaynmale. This is Mr. Ross Marquand. I appreciate your time very much, sir.
Thank you.
And I'm obnoxious, and I apologize about that. And anything you don't want me to put in, I'll make sure I'll put it in twice slow-mo, put it on every, frame I can.
Perfect.